I'm so excited to be talking with you today about why Easter is important. And all month long, we've been uncovering the mystery of why it's important and what it means. And it's not important because of the Easter bunnies or the egg hunts or all of the fun that we get to have with our families usually on Easter. There's more to it. It's all about how Jesus beat death. And that's why we get to celebrate today. And I'm so excited to talk more about that. Have you ever lost at a video game? How does losing make you feel? Usually we get sad and we feel defeated. It's not fun to lose, right? But what happens when we win? That feeling that we get of satisfaction, of joy, of happiness because we finally won, that is what Easter is. It's that feeling of Jesus winning big time. He finally beats death. And it's the coolest story. So press pause here with your family, read Matthew 28, starting in verse 1 through 10, and then come back and see me so we can talk a little bit more about it. Man, that's a heavy story, but it has a really amazing ending, right? We learned last week in our lesson that the followers of Jesus turned on him and he was crucified on the cross, and it looked really sad. It looked like they would never see him again, and that was the end of Jesus' story. Kind of like this barn that I'm in, and kind of like this truck behind me. It may look a little old. The barn might look a little bit dirty. Just like Jesus' story looks really sad. But within this barn, we hold things that are precious to us and that have value to us, like this truck. It's an old truck that has a lot of great memories in Joshua's family. And just like Jesus' story might look sad, we know that it has so much value for us today. And we know that it has a happy ending. And that's what we learned today in our story, that Jesus came back from the dead and he beat death once and for all. And that's an amazing story, right? And so Jesus came back so that you and I would have every opportunity to have grace and forgiveness and hope, to be in a relationship with God and not be separated from him anymore. And that's the most important reason that we get to celebrate Easter. In John 3:16, we read that for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, so that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. We know what Easter is all about. God didn't have to send his Son Jesus to die for us. But he did that because he loves us so much that he wanted us to have a relationship with him and to have access to forgiveness so that we could be with him in heaven one day. And part of our responsibility of following Jesus is to be disciples to the world around us. And so that means sharing the meaning of Easter with our friends and family, with the people around us. So I challenge you guys to sit down as a family and think about who in your life you can share this beautiful story with today and throughout the week and throughout the rest of your lives. That's what we're called to do as followers of Christ. So I challenge you guys to sit down, praise the family today, honor Jesus' sacrifice and celebrate his resurrection, and then use that to go and tell other people about him. I love you guys. I hope to see you soon. We'll see you later. Bye.